Hey, what's up everybody? Joshua Casper back at you with Plugin Boutique, and I got a really great 2-minute Tuesday video tutorial for you today. I'm going to be working inside of Serum to make a future bass synth sound. It's really easy to do. I'm going to do it in under 2 minutes for sure. And my main purpose here and the reasoning behind this video is to show you that you don't need to sound design for hours to get really great sounds. I mean, I'm going to be showing you how to make the one that's actually in the background music right now. And if you didn't know it, you wouldn't think it took less than 2 minutes to get inside of Serum. And really inside of any synth, it's going to be the same thing. So what I have here is the default initial patch. It's just got a sawtoothed wave on it. This is what it sounds like with the chords I have. And all we want to do is take the unison and boost it up to 16. And we're well on our way. So what I want to do is take that oscillator and send it into the filter. I'm going to be using the MG low 18. We want to make sure that A is in fact going to this filter. And I'm going to take LFO1, click, drag and drop it onto the cutoff. So the chords inside of my MIDI actually happen for half a bar. So what I want to do is actually take this and I'm going to bring it to a bar. And now what's happened is the grid behind the blue is 1 bar long. So a half a bar would be right in the middle. So now if I play it, I should hear the filter open up over the course of this first chord. Perfect. So what about the next chord that's a little bit longer? I'm just going to take this and do it like this. And that way it will stay open a little bit longer for when the chord is held a little bit longer than normal. That's really all there is to it. I do want to take envelope and turn that on, or trigger, and this way it will happen again and again, because inside of this MIDI clip I do have 3 short chords that I want to re-trigger this filter every time they happen. So let's listen to that. Everything is sounding really good in terms of the filter and the LFO. What I can do is jump over to effects now, turn on the compressor, boost up the gain, turn it on multiband, and just pull down the high end over here. And then I want to turn on the reverb and just leave it on the factory settings. And that's awesome. Let's listen to this in the context of the track now. I mean, it sounds absolutely phenomenal. It fits really well, it sounds really large, and it was incredibly easy to do. And that's really all there is to it. There are a couple of more things you could do. If you wanted to come in a little bit quicker and then get to the really open filter a little bit slower, you can do that by adding a curve like this. Or if you wanted to come in really fast a little bit after the kick, you can make the curve something like this. You know, adjusting this curve right here is really going to change the flavor of how that synth opens up. Very straightforward. I can also jump back into here, turn on the noise, come over to LFO2 and bring that onto the level. You know, I'm just gonna leave it on the AC hum. I'm gonna bring it down something like this, and over here, boom, boom. And I'm gonna be using a half a bar for this one as well. I'm gonna turn that on envelope and something like this. And if I turn off the oscillator, it's just adding a little bit of extra kind of high frequency content to the tail end of that. I can bring it down even further. And that with the oscillator. Sounds really nice. And again, this incredibly simple patch inside of the context of this track. And there you go. Sounds absolutely phenomenal. We can tweak what we've set up a little bit more to make it absolutely perfect, but there's no need to add a second oscillator. There's no need for complicated modulation routings. There's no need for extra effects. It's doing exactly what it's meant to do, and we've done it incredibly quickly, incredibly easy. Each synth is going to be very similar. You're just going to want to use a sawtooth, bump that unison up, and then route the filter so it opens up over the course of your chords. And that's all there is to it. Anyway, I'm Joshua Casper. Links to Serum if you want to check it out in the video description. That's another 2-minute Tuesday in the books. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next video.